Ripped to left field and a bat flip amidst the flashing lights.
Hey everyone, Dan Plesac here, and welcome to the show.
Inside the show.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you stop, give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. And first he would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And then he would send we lost my way. I want new friends, but they don't want me. Making plans while I'm on TV. Thought it was him, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, but they don't want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how did it go? When they said this is the beginning of the best years, even though false break.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Angels played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he popped him up. Kiner Falefa has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
3 runs already home here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 down.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. In there, 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now,
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The shortstop.
Gets a small piece near the plate. It's foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Steele Walker.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
First pitch coming, here it is.
They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Jose Iglesias.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to hit is David Fletcher. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's hitting .437. He also has 1 home run. Line softly toward the hole, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
So here is Justin Upton. He collected a base hit his first time up. Popped him up. Kiner Falefa moving to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. Angels down quickly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
0-2.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And they're off to a good start today, obviously, having already jumped out to the early lead.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nate Lowe becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 8. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to. All set for the start of the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Kiner Falefa, and there are 2 away now. Here's Joey Gallo now. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Young is there. And that retires the side. Nothing. That'll bring in Nick Solak. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The batter will be Josh Young. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeJong. Now a drive by DeJong. This ball is hit well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead. Standing in now, Max Stassi.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. Ronald Guzman waits on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jose Iglesias, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Angels. Now to the plate here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a flare out toward right center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the next to bat will be Steele Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Two and one to David Dahl.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. And now here is David Fletcher. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Fletcher, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way to Upton. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Next to dig in, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Nate Lowe digging in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Willie Calhoun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rangers set. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kiner Falefa waits on it. 1 away. Joey Gallo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might score it in there.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Pulled toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Colby Allard enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Next up, Max Stassi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he was 0 for in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right. Stepping in once again is Nick Solak. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1 home. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Up next, Josh Young struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Trevino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still 8-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walker is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Into the box, Joey Gallo. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And That's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut scares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one. And it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
This will kick up against the wall now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to it.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gallo will reach out with one. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it one away. So now to the plate, Max Stassi, singled in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Ronald Guzman.
Nope,
and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the air, down the line and left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in is the outfielder, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Trout is right there, 1 down. Now it'll be Nick Solak. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
That evens it up 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Steele Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
No ball,
Good hard
2 strikes.
sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a pop-up now. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jose Iglesias.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
Next, here is David Fletcher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Justin Upton now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels strand. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl.
No left fielder, David.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball. Number 18 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Nate Lowe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Fly ball out to right field. Trout giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in next, Harold Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard to single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nick Solak swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle.
Brings it in, and the Angels go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 8-3 is today's final. The Los Angeles Angels posted a 3-run first. downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la Cetreo, el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no va a cambiar, lo que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabe que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Gaby, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking?
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got your in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting boy on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do them a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming.